A gentle reminder for you today is that life often speaks in quiet moments rather than dramatic signs, and most of what we truly need to understand becomes clearer when we slow down and return to ourselves. In the middle of busy thoughts, expectations, and outside noise, it is easy to feel pulled in many directions at once, but you always have the ability to come back to a steady place within you. Take this as an invitation to breathe a little deeper and allow your mind to settle, even if only for a few moments. You do not need urgency or pressure to guide your next steps. You can move forward with patience and awareness, trusting that clarity unfolds gradually. Whatever you are navigating right now, it is okay to not have every answer immediately. Life has a way of revealing what matters most in its own timing, often through simple experiences, small realizations, and quiet understanding rather than overwhelming moments. Give yourself permission to let go of tension and replace it with presence. Even if things feel uncertain, you are allowed to pause, reflect, and choose responses that support your well-being instead of reacting quickly out of fear or confusion. Every step you take with calm intention builds a stronger sense of direction over time. Nothing about your path requires panic or forced decisions. Instead, it asks for awareness, self-trust, and gentle progress. As you continue through your day, try to notice what brings you a sense of grounding, even in small ways, and let that be enough for now. Archangel Michael tells you that someone in your close circle has been sending you negative energy. That is what caused this terrible thing to happen. But as soon as you stay focused and wait until the end, he starts cutting those threads that you cannot see. Don't go down. Don't move. Just a moment from now, you will have a chance that you will never get again. If you skip, you will never get it back. Take a moment to feel this, my beloved child. When you decided not to skip, everything changed. Do not skip this. That is why Archangel Michael tells you to stay until the end. This is the most important time to protect you. He tells you that the bad thing that is going to happen is not a mistake. Someone smiled at you and pretended to care when they made it. Right now, Archangel Michael is putting a shield around your life to keep you safe. If you scroll, that shield will break in less than a second. Soon something big will happen that will alter your whole life. Pay close attention. He says that the energy around you is not stable right now. There is a secret truth that wants to get to you. The phone could ring, or a message could appear out of the blue. Sometimes a strange sign can show you the real face of someone you trust. Don't skip. Stay here. You will miss the message that could save your life if you leave now. If you keep looking, your fate will open up in front of you like a big door, my beloved child. You must realize that for every second you remain, one barrier is removed. There is less danger every second you don't scroll. Don't skip. Stay right here. Now is the time to start living in divine alignment. Turn on all alerts and subscribe to this channel. You are not just going through a page. Believe that the prophetic word meant for your life will never be missed when you subscribe. You stay under this protective covering and keep getting your breakthroughs. Something that only happens once in a lifetime is about to happen to you. You will lose the protection that is being put on you if you miss even 1 second of this message. Stay right here. Read the next part to find out what is going to happen. My beloved child, please don't move. Don't blink. The danger that was rushing toward you slowed down the moment you reached this point, as if a strong hand grabbed it by the neck, says Archangel Michael. This means you cannot skip. Don't leave right at the end. We are almost ready to tell you something very important that you are not supposed to know until now. You are at a crossroads in the vision that Archangel Michael gave you. On one path, things look normal, almost too normal. On the other, there are chances, blessings and breakthroughs that have been blocked for a long time. Don't skip. Don't move. He says that if you scroll away now, you will pick the wrong path, and someone else will get the good that was meant for you. During this most dangerous part of your trip, he stays with you the whole time. This is what he wants you to know. So pay attention. It was a quiet cry. They were in pain by themselves. No one else could see the wounds. It is now their turn to stand up. Do not let them go. This part will help you rediscover something inside yourself, my dear child. You will get back the strength, confidence, and clarity you had before. Don't scroll. Don't turn your head away. The moment that will change everything is coming up. Stay until the end, because what comes next will wake you up completely, my beloved child. Kindly stay put, because a doorway appeared above you as soon as you arrived. Archangel Michael warns you not to skip. This doorway only shows up once in a lifetime. Right in front of that door, he is holding something that is only for you, but he tells you that if you scroll now, the door will close quickly. Don't move. In a few short breaths, something very important will happen. Pay close attention. The bad thing that was going to happen in your life was never meant to. Archangel Michael tells you that the force that was sent at you was meant to hurt you. Someone said it because they didn't like your growth, your light, or your potential. Archangel Michael pulls you away from that tragedy as you stay until the end. Don't skip. There is divine intervention going on right now. Tell them that their future is changing all the time as they watch. Protection starts to show up. Blessings are currently spreading and enemies that have been hidden are disappearing. He also tells them, my beloved child, big things are about to happen in your life. There is about to come a message, a chance or an opening that will completely change your life. You have to stay here though, so it can find you. Don't scroll. Do not get in the way. Wait until the end to read anything else. The next part is more than just a message. This is the time your soul has been waiting for. Please don't skip. Child, this is the moment of awakening, according to Archangel Michael. Your destiny is unique, because you are still here. Your spirit, heart, and intuition know that this message is for you, he says. Stay until the end, because what is going to happen will change everything in your life. Archangel Michael is telling a secret that not many people will ever learn. He shows you a picture of yourself standing in the dark, surrounded by memories of the hurt, betrayal, and silent struggles you went through by yourself. As he moves forward and raises his sword, the darkness around you starts to break like broken glass. They become exhausted from fear, disappointment, regret, and the invisible pressure of believing their lives will never truly change. In those moments, it is natural to search for reassurance, for signs that healing and freedom are still possible. But real transformation does not happen because someone is pressured to type a specific word, stay until the end of a message, or fear that something bad will happen if they look away. Fear has never been a healthy foundation for hope. The truth is far simpler and far more powerful. Change begins when a person consciously decides they no longer want to live trapped by the same destructive patterns, painful memories, or limiting beliefs that have controlled them for too long. You do not need to prove your faith publicly to deserve peace, and you do not need to fear losing protection because you stopped reading a message online. What matters is the condition of your heart and the choices you make moving forward. Maybe this season of your life really is asking you to rise, to stop waiting for rescue and start rebuilding the parts of yourself that exhaustion nearly destroyed. Maybe it is time to release resentment that has poisoned your peace, distance yourself from unhealthy relationships, or finally believe that your future can hold more than survival alone. Those are the chains people truly break: fear, shame, hopelessness, self-doubt, and the belief that they are permanently defined by what hurt them. Freedom is rarely dramatic in the beginning. Often it starts quietly, with a single, honest decision to stop surrendering your life to negativity and start taking responsibility for your healing, your growth, and your future, one step at a time. Your progress slowed down. Your voice was turned down. It got harder for you to go. You got to this part, though, after Archangel Michael fixed the pages that were torn. Don't skip. He speaks softly and tells you that your fate is changing right now. Tell them to stay, From struggle to strength, from loss to breakthrough, and from fear to victory. You are making progress, my beloved child. Please pay attention. I have shocking news to share. A very important chance that will change your life is about to come your way. You can share this prophetic word with others because it has a strong anointing for breakthrough. Tell someone who needs a breakthrough right now about this message. Giving this prophetic word to others sets off the anointing and brings the same breakthrough to their network. What you give to other people comes back to you in a big way. Please, send this message to 3 people who need help right now. Not only does sharing make the blessings in your life stronger, it also sends a wave of protection and breakthrough to everyone who is connected to you. But Archangel Michael says it is not stable yet. The link will break if you scroll right now. Do not leave until the end. Do not skip this part. It will show what blessing is coming and why it took so long to come. You are about to learn something very important, my beloved child. You will be there soon. Stay right here. Don't skip right now. Something important is going on all around you. If you move even a little, you will miss the reason why your life has been so hard lately, says Archangel Michael. Do not leave until the end. Things are starting to make sense. A powerful message is being conveyed by Archangel Michael when you tried to move forward. Your past, your fears, or someone's anger, betrayal, or secret plans would try to stop you. But as soon as you got here, Archangel Michael pulled out his sword and cut all the chains. He says, "Don't skip." Out loud. Tell them they were strong all along. Others wanted them to think they were, but that lie is now falling apart. Don't move. A big event is coming up. What you are about to receive is a blessing like no other. Because you were close to the wrong people, the process was held up for months or even years. Those people are now being removed from your life. Don't scroll. Don't turn away. Every second you stay, Archangel Michael changes your path so that you can find success, peace, and a surprise breakthrough. Stay until the end, because the next part will tell you exactly when this blessing. Archangel Michael tells them, "This part holds the truth you were never meant to know. The truth is what makes sense of every delay, every separation, and every moment you couldn't figure out. This message is the last thing that needs to happen before a big event happens. Don't scroll, don't move." Archangel Michael shows you a significant scene in which you are moving through a storm that was never meant to hurt you. It was meant to show who was telling the truth and who wasn't. It wasn't rejection when someone left your life, a plan didn't work out, or a door shut. Shifting was what it was. He tells them not to skip. Let them know that the pain they felt woke them up. Dear child, the storm in your life started to calm down as soon as you got to this part. Things that were bad for you slowed down, and things that were good for you began to speed up. Do not leave until the end. There are strong indications that something truly amazing is about to take place. At this point comes the most shocking part. You are about to receive more than a blessing according to Archangel Michael. It is right. Everything that went wrong is being fixed by the universe. Don't skip. He is behind you and putting up a shield in front of you to make way for something you never thought you would get. You will find out who tried to stop your destiny in the next part. Today, that wall is coming down. Stay right here. Don't scroll. Don't dare to skip. My beloved child, if you stay until the end, Archangel Michael will finally tell you the truth about the energy that has been holding you back. You do not need to live in fear of hidden enemies, or believe that your future is controlled by unseen attacks in order to recognize that some people carry unhealthy intentions. Human emotions like jealousy, insecurity, and comparison are real, and they can quietly influence the way people behave toward one another. But your power does not come from obsessing over negativity. It comes from learning how to rise above it, without letting it shape your identity. The strongest protection you can build around your life is emotional clarity, wisdom, healthy boundaries, and a deep understanding of your own worth. There is a reason you feel more aware lately. You have survived enough experiences to recognize what drains you and what genuinely supports your growth. That awareness is valuable because it helps you move forward with more intention and confidence than before. The future ahead of you does not require fear-based thinking or constant anxiety about who may secretly dislike you. It requires focus, discipline, and trust in your ability to make healthier decisions moving forward. Sometimes the biggest transformation happens quietly, through small choices repeated consistently over time, choosing peace over chaos, choosing honesty over performance, choosing growth over bitterness, choosing self-respect over people-pleasing. Those decisions slowly reshape your life from the inside out. You are not powerless, and you do not need dramatic signs to confirm that change is happening. The fact that you are becoming more self-aware, more emotionally grounded, and more protective of your peace already proves that you are evolving. Let this season become less about fear of darkness and more about stepping confidently into a clearer understanding of who you are and what kind of life you truly want to build. The more secure you become within yourself, the less control negativity holds over your future, and that is where real freedom begins. A big event is about to happen. Archangel Michael shows you a beautiful vision of a golden light moving straight toward you. This light brings you your breakthrough, the change you have been waiting for, and the blessing you have been waiting for a long time. He tells you that the blessing will slow down again if you skip this part, because there were in more. Because sometimes clarity arrives quietly, not through fear or pressure, calm awareness, and the feeling that life may finally be shifting in a healthier direction. Don't skip, don't move, Archangel Michael says. This is the big surprise. Things that were meant to hurt you no longer can. The blessing that was put off has now been activated. There is a change in the energy around you right now. The next part will tell you exactly how this blessing will show up in your life. Don't scroll. Don't blink. You should wait until the end because soon everything will make sense. Please don't skip, child. Archangel Michael wants you to stay where you are because this is the time your spirit has been waiting for. The energy around you is pulling back like a curtain on a stage. What is behind it will change everything you know about your journey. Don't scroll. There is something very big coming up soon. The vision of Archangel Michael is strong and clear. You can now open a door that has been shut for years out of fear, doubt, and people who didn't see your worth. But when you got to this point, he put his hand on that door, and it started to fall apart. He says in a whisper, "Do not skip. Tell them that the time of being forgotten is over. They will see everyone as you have always told them. My beloved child, your breakthrough is no longer a secret. Things are getting better. The force that opens that door gets stronger every second you stay. Stay until the end." Here is the big surprise. What is the message of Archangel Michael? The blessing you are about to receive will come as a happy surprise. Something will happen. A chance will present itself, or a message will feel almost too good to be true. But it is, and it is coming soon. Don't skip. Now I will tell you how and why this blessing will come into your life. Today is the exact day it starts. Stay right here. Don't scroll. Please don't skip. Child, in this part, Archangel Michael says he has the clearest, strongest, and most life-changing message for you. Do not leave until the end. These changes are making your spirit bigger. Now your intuition is stronger, and each second you what is coming. Don't skip. As long as many people go through seasons that feel emotionally heavy, where fear, disappointment, betrayal, or uncertainty seem to follow them everywhere they go, making it difficult to trust the future or even themselves. Yet there comes a point when those burdens begin to loosen their grip, not because life suddenly becomes perfect, but because inner strength starts replacing hopelessness. The image of Archangel Michael is often associated with courage, protection, resilience, and the ability to move forward despite darkness. And for many people, that symbol becomes a reminder that difficult seasons do not last forever. You may begin noticing small signs of change around you. Renewed motivation, unexpected opportunities, clearer thinking, healthier boundaries. or a growing sense that you are no longer trapped in the same emotional cycle that once exhausted you. What used to hold you back can lose its power when you stop feeding it with fear and begin responding with confidence, patience, and self-awareness instead. The future does not need to be controlled by old pain, hidden resentment, or the mistakes of the past. Every new season offers the possibility of rebuilding with greater wisdom and intention than before. As you continue forward, pay attention to the moments that inspire peace, growth, and direction, because those moments often reveal where your energy is best invested. Sometimes destiny does not arrive as a dramatic event, but as a quiet realization that you are stronger, wiser, and more prepared than you once believed. The path ahead may still hold challenges, but it can also hold healing, meaningful connections, and opportunities that were impossible to see while you were focused only on surviving difficult times. Or sudden change that stops you in your tracks could be it. You will know it right away and think, Archangel Michael was getting me ready for this. Don't scroll. Do not stop reading until the end. The next part will tell you about the people who might come back or go away from your life, and how that change will affect your whole future. Your life will change because of something that is coming. Don't skip. Please don't skip, child. If you want to know the truth about your relationships, your past, and your next chapter, read all the way to the end. That is what Archangel Michael says. Right now, strong energy is moving around you. You will miss the most important message in this conversation. If you scroll right now, stay right here. A big event is taking place. A very clear picture is shown by Archangel Michael. You can go in two different directions, but only one will lead to your real happy ending. You might not know it yet, but someone on one path has been making you feel bad, giving you trouble or blocking your progress in the background. Someone on the other path will help you feel better, keep you safe, and connect you with your destiny in a way you have never felt before. He tells them not to skip. Tell them that there will be a shift soon. Someone who wasn't meant to walk with them will leave, and someone who will help them grow will come along. Stay where you are, my beloved child. Because this change is already present everywhere, here is the big surprise. Someone's actions are about to change in a way that will surprise you. According to Archangel Michael, someone could pull away from you out of the blue, or someone new could come into your life out of the blue. It is not a mistake. This is how you align. This keeps you safe. Destiny is directing you in the direction of your best self. Say this out loud right now if you are ready to trust the path that is being revealed, and accept this divine shift in your relationships to show that you agree with this better plan. Please type Amen in the comments. This lets the universe know that you are ready to let go of what is holding you back and make room for connections that will help you get ahead. Don't scroll, read all the way through. What blessing do you get when this person leaves your life? The next part will explain why this change is necessary for your breakthrough. There is going to be something very big. Don't miss it. Please don't skip. Child, Archangel Michael says, this is the turning point. This is the moment when everything that has been stuck, delayed, or blocked in your life starts to move again. What once seemed impossible no longer feels so distant, and that shift often begins long before you fully understand it. Right now, you are entering one of those moments. The pressure you have been carrying for so long is beginning to loosen, and the area of your life that has felt the heaviest may soon become the first place where you notice real movement. If your heart has been weighed down by loneliness or disappointment, connection and healing may begin to return in ways you did not expect. If financial stress has been exhausting your spirit, new solutions, opportunities, or support may start appearing one step at a time. If you have felt stuck without direction, the path ahead could begin opening through chances that once seemed completely out of reach. None of this happens because you are magically chosen above others or destined for perfection, but because every person eventually reaches a point where growth, timing, and persistence begin aligning together. The important thing is recognizing those moments instead of dismissing them out of fear or doubt. Sometimes the greatest breakthroughs begin with small signs: renewed hope, a clearer mindset, a phone call, a fresh idea, or the courage to say yes to a different future. The life you want is not built in one dramatic instant. It unfolds through decisions, healing, and opportunities that slowly reshape your direction. So stay present. Pay attention to what is changing around you and inside you. The next chapter of your life may begin in a way that feels almost ordinary at first, but later, you may look back and realize it was the exact moment everything started moving forward again. Archangel Michael tells you to shine safely with people who know the truth from God right now. Remember this spiritual truth. Your dedication here opens the door to divine favor and fast growth. Get to powerful content early and be one of the first to walk in the light that has been revealed. If you want to keep moving in divine alignment, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. By subscribing, you say that you are ready for every promise that has been made for you. Every prophetic word that is released here is a key to the next level. Please don't miss this chance. Please click on the link in the description to accept Archangel Michael's invite. Make sure you never miss the direct personal messages that are meant to make your life better and give you strength. For those who want to stay in touch, the link is in both the pinned comment and the description. The Buy Me a Coffee link lets anyone who feels called to support the work do so, but it is never required. We already really value your time, attention, and energy. If you feel lost, chance will show up first. Your worst wound is now getting better. Don't scroll. Don't leave until the end. The next part will show how your pain led you to your purpose, and how this breakthrough will change everything that comes after. Something big is going to happen in your life soon. Don't miss it. Please don't skip. Child, your inner strength is about to emerge, according to Archangel Michael. Not worry or fear, but strength. You should feel calm as you hear this, because what is coming next is not bad. There are changes happening right now that are safe, good, and will change your destiny. There is a strong force coming after you. Don't scroll. Do not leave until the end. You can learn what it means to be in a circle of light from Archangel Michael. Everything that made you sad, angry, or like you lost a moment is being swept away like dust, he says. Tell them their spirit is taking back its power. Tell them they are ready to live the life they were meant to live. You need to take this power for yourself right now. Type these exact words in the comments to bring about this change. My spirit is rising. Note that this is not just a statement. Your inner self is being told to fully awaken. Your free will and God's will for your life come together when you type these words. Please don't skip. Child, that circle of light gets stronger every second you stay. Your next steps become more clear, safer, and in line with who you really are. Things start to get better from here on out. Here is the big surprise, a change that is coming into your life. It is as if a quiet internal change has already begun, even before you fully understand it. You may not have all the answers yet, but you can sense that you are moving away from older versions of fear, confusion, and hesitation. Growth rarely announces itself loudly. Instead, it shows up in small decisions, in the way you respond differently, and in how you begin to trust your own direction more than outside noise. There is a sense of stepping into something unfamiliar, yet strangely right, like a path that has always been waiting for you to notice it. You start to realize that transformation is not about becoming someone else entirely, but about uncovering what was already within you beneath the doubts and conditioning. Even your intuition begins to feel more present, not as something mystical, but as a quieter, clearer awareness of what feels aligned and what does not. This shift is not about rushing forward or forcing change, but about allowing yourself to grow at a pace that feels honest and grounded. As you continue through this process, you may notice that certain things fall away naturally, making space for a stronger sense of self that is still forming, but already feels more authentic than before. Over time, this becomes less of a dramatic shift and more of a steady unfolding, where you recognize yourself not as lost or becoming someone new, but as someone finally returning to what has always been true beneath everything. Archangel Michael shows a lovely picture. The world around you changes every time you walk. Fears from the past go away. Old doubts go away. Wounds from the past start to get better. He says in a clear whisper, tell them that their spirit is rising above everything that used to bother them. Tell them to fully step into their strength. Please don't skip, child. Your life is moving faster toward a breakthrough that has been put off for too long. Your path is getting stronger, and your intuition is getting clearer. Don't move. There are strong indications that something truly wonderful is about to happen. Here is the big surprise. A strong magnet inside of you has been activated, according to Archangel Michael, by your inner transformation. At the right time, this magnet brings in the right people, the right chances, the right changes, and the right blessings. Things that used to be hard for you will start to come easily to you. It will be easy to open doors that were locked. People will be affected by your presence. Don't scroll, finish reading. What powerful blessing is already on its way to you? The next part will tell you when it will arrive. There will be something important soon. Don't miss this lineup. Please don't skip, child. Archangel Michael tells you to stay where you are, so that the blessing that has been moving toward you can finally reach you. There is strong, clear energy around you right now that comes from God. Now, if you scroll, you will break the flow that is being made. Do not leave until the end. A big event is coming up soon. This is what Archangel Michael sees. There is a bright ring of light around your name. There are signs of love, abundance, chance, and safety inside that circle. For a long time, your spirit has been getting ready for these gifts. They are now ready to come into your life. Say in a low voice. Tell them they are no longer in survival mode. Let them know that they are now in receiving mode. Please don't skip, child. These blessings get closer every second you stay. You can see the way ahead now that the last knots in your past are being untied. This moment is holy. Keep it. Here is the big surprise. The blessing that is coming your way will not come slowly. According to Archangel Michael, it will show up quickly and strongly. You will get a message, chance, sign, or change out of the blue, and you will know right away that it is important to your soul. Something that seemed far away is now coming quickly at you. Don't scroll. Read all the way through. Here is how these changes may appear as moments of unexpected calm, where situations that once felt overwhelming begin to feel more manageable. Not because the circumstances have necessarily changed, but because your response to them is evolving. There can also be a gradual return of hope in ways that feel quiet yet steady, like a light slowly strengthening after a long period of uncertainty. Emotional heaviness that once lingered in the background may begin to loosen, making space for clearer thinking and a more grounded sense of direction. In this phase, opportunities may not arrive as sudden dramatic changes but as simple openings, conversations, insights, or decisions that feel more aligned with your values. What is important in this kind of inner transition is the growing sense of emotional steadiness, even if everything around you is not fully resolved. Peace begins to feel less like a distant goal and more like a state you can access in small but meaningful moments. This gradual shift often brings a clearer sense of identity and direction as internal confusion begins to settle. Rather than signaling an external prediction, these experiences can be understood as indicators of psychological and emotional realignment that unfolds naturally over time. This process often feels like a quiet release where tension softens and perspective widens just enough to see new possibilities without forcing them. It is less about prediction and more about noticing how your inner world gradually aligns with a calmer and more grounded way of moving forward in life. Sein Solarvetrimetsov, seine Gisov, seine Names, so, sein Nadiben Lehman Solarvetrimetsov. Seidem Lehman Solarvetrimen Solarvetrimes, Solarvetrimetsov. Solavri Preman, Solavri Bevan Lemans, Solavri Preman, Solivri primen, solivri pivel, za solivri pre, zatsaravi, suf. Za solivri zatsarafu, zovavri. Solivri primen, vavri. Solivri priv, zatsaravi. Ze primen ve, vimense, veio fesua. Veio sus, viv, firmus, veiv, thum, firm, soliv, sko, References to figures like Archangel Michael are often used in spiritual storytelling as symbols of protection, courage, or moral strength. Yet in this context, the language shifts into claims that specific actions, such as clicking a link, liking a post, or joining a so-called inner circle, can activate divine outcomes or guarantee abundance. That is a major red flag, because it turns personal belief into a transactional system where emotional participation is treated like a trigger for real-world rewards. Genuine spiritual reflection, if someone chooses to engage with it, doesn't depend on secret access, exclusive groups, or immediate promises of life-changing results. It also doesn't require urgency or the idea that missing a moment will block your future blessings. Those are psychological pressure tactics commonly used in manipulative messaging to push quick decisions without space for critical thinking. A healthier way to interpret spiritual ideas is to treat them as personal reflections or metaphors that encourage patience, responsibility, and self-awareness rather than guaranteed external outcomes. If a message insists that abundance, guidance, or breakthroughs will flood your life simply by following instructions or clicking links, it's wise to step back and question what is actually being offered. Real growth tends to be gradual and grounded in lived experience, not sudden activation through online actions or hidden systems. It's also worth being cautious with invitations to paid or semi-paid spiritual access, spaces framed as essential for your progress, especially when they imply you are missing out on something sacred if you don't participate. Ultimately, you don't need urgency-driven decisions to explore meaning or improve your life.